The chair recognizes the member from Milton, Representative Larry Brown.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and thank you, fellow colleagues. Usually I try to read directly from notes as I try to speak very accurately for the thoughts that I want. I'm going to try to do that a little bit differently. You may remember my comment from yesterday, the question that I posed to you all on the discussions we were having then, and I will read that. The question of yesterday is, what is the nature of grace, and how does forgiveness enter our lives? And if you listen to the people who have been speaking on each side of the issue yesterday, and on each side of the issue today, that is one of the serious and central questions. When you are having a religious discussion, you should either preface it or end it with the phrase, "if I am right." I'd like to give you a few years to consider. Year 1565, at which time, south of St. Augustine, Florida, the sailors of our very Christian Catholic King of Spain came upon the shipwreck of 150 French Huguenot Protestants, and they marched each one of their fellow Christians across a sand spit and split each one of their fellow Christians' throats. In 1691, down the road in Massachusetts, our ministers of the gospel, having fully separated from their Roman brethren, were able to send 12 of their community off to death in full knowledge of the witches and the errors of their community. In 1876, those of you who were papists would not sit in this house, and the ministers of the gospel seem to have had no problem in 1876. In 1945, Dietrich Bonhoeffer went to his death. Does anyone here, if you can see it at this distance, recognize this pink triangle? A show of hands. Okay. Bonhoeffer, pastor in fascist Germany, who said they came for the communists and I did nothing.
Will the member please suspend? The member was recognized to speak in favor of ought to pass this amendment on House Bill 436, and I would ask you to keep your remarks to the bill before us.
Oh, Madam Speaker, I assure you I am speaking to the topic at hand. And he said they...
I would just add that the question before us is the particular bill, House Bill 436.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And they came for the homosexuals, and I did nothing. And they came for me, and there was no one to speak. I am a person who claims 43 years of marriage. I'm straight. The kids are straight. I have a grandchild who is 10 years old. I have a grandchild who is 3 years old. And I do not wish to speak against the commitment of any person here. I do not wish to attack or destroy what you hold as sacred. I will only tell you that there is someone in this small earth and in this small state who is no less faithful than I have been in my marriage, no less faithful than you have been in yours, who loves no less, and hopes to be the last hand that someone else will hold in death. That person is a citizen of the state. And one of the things most certain on this earth and in this state is the plow turns over every furrow, and what you think is up today may well be down tomorrow. St. Paul advises us to plow in hope. Thank you for your consideration. Plow in hope. Pass the bill.
So it's official now. There's nothing we can do. Now you're a part of me, and I'm a part of you, and we can see how 1 and 1 makes more than 2. Maybe we should fall in love.